It's May 10th, 2025. We're up on Reyes Peak and looking east towards Haddock Peak. That's in the middle ground there. And you can see the rock layers if I zoom in a little bit here. They're sort of flat line in there. Don't want to get my finger further out there so it doesn't refocus. That flat line stuff there. That's the Juncal Formation. And that's Paleocene, Eocene in age. So, around 50, maybe up to about 40 million years ago. This is the peak over here. And there's Kelly going up to the top. And so the benchmark for Reyes Peak is up there. This is all Juncal sandstone. You can see some little pebbles and stuff in here. And so the structure is, we're up on a large, anticline here. So it's kind of, get my hand here, it's kind of arch-shaped like that. And we're on the, where my knuckles are, we're on the crest here. So that's why you have that flat line strata here. And so the anticline out here, they're making these ridges, these east-west ridges that are part of the western Transverse Ranges. So that tells me, or geologists would probably interpret this to mean that this is pretty young folding. If the landscape is reflecting the structural growth, the growth of the folds, the anticlines upward, and it's making the ridges, that indicates pretty young tectonics. And in fact, the western Transverse Ranges are an active fold and thrust belt due to north-south convergence. So we're on the crest of one of these long folds. And down, if you go up the Chorro Grande trail, starts from Highway 33 down there. And in fact, that bedrock, you see those little cliff-like features, that's part of the Sespe Formation. And when you hike down the Chorro Grande trail from up here down to Highway 33, you cross the Big Pine, or the Pine Mountain Fault, excuse me, it's a big thrust fault. So we're in the hanging wall, the block that's moving upward here at Reyes Peak. And then when you get down towards the Sespe and the highway, you're actually in the footwall block of that. It's a little bit hazy today, but when you're up here, sometimes you can see the islands pretty clearly. I don't know if you can make out in this, but we can see Santa Cruz Island. If I can zoom in a little better. Santa Cruz out there, and just a tad of Anacapa is poking through the haze. And what else up here? It's a pretty neat place. Nice little short hike. It's only about a mile from the trailhead off the Pine Mountain Ridge Road. And there used to be, I think, some kind of fire lookout tower here. You can see the bolts in the rock. And the trees are in the way, but we could see, as we were hiking up here, you get good panoramas to the north and the south. You see out in the Cuyama Badlands out that direction. And towards, if I can see if I can see Mount Pinus from here. I might be able to if I move over a little bit. Well, you can kind of see towards the east. The trees are still kind of in the way, but Fraser Mountain and Mount Pinus would be behind the trees there. Great place for hiking. These are not hard hikes. I mean, it's a little steep coming up to the top of Reyes, but there's another trail that goes out to Haddock and even beyond. And one of the reasons we came up here is it's hot in Ojai, and we're having a warm spell, and it's only in the 60s, maybe mid 60s, upper 60s up here. Very nice day. So give the trail a chance sometime.